I think she's vulnerable. Whoa! Whoa! Niles Holt. Niles Schult. Wackelman till Niles Schult. I'm guessing that this area must have been destroyed by the king. That the king is responsible for this area being destroyed. The town is just littered with decay and suffering. Yeah. He was so the king was so desperate to find a cure for his son. He was torturing the civilians here, the denizens here, and slaughtering them to make it, to make them tell him how he could save his son. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's just... on. Skrugsra. Wooden figurine. So that's the thing we fought. So I don't know what that is. You stabbed the boss in the face and the king stabbed someone in the face. Oh! Yeah, that's great parallels that you drew to there. Holy crap, I never thought about that parallel. That makes complete sense. Don't know that language. Key. There must be a key somewhere. You know what that mask there is about? This is during the era of the bubonic plague. These masks are infamous and connected to the bubonic plague because they would use those in order for sanitary reasons whenever they would come in contact with anyone that was infected, because they would have to do a lot of cleansing and quarantining of people that were dying. So they would wear these masks in order to keep themselves... Think of them as like their times of medieval gas masks, effectively. They're for sanitary purposes. Whenever you see that mask, it immediately communicates to you there is a plague in the area. I feel like I'm supposed to like turn that lever or something. Oh, I need to turn the lever. Ah, that's what it's about. Got it, okay. Now it all makes sense. Hey. Okay. We got zombos. So the whole place has become infected now. Drawn by noise. Move slow. Dead. Shit, I'm so dead. Okay. They got better ears than I thought they did. Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back. We are playing Bramble the Mountain King once more. We're picking up where we left off. Last time around, I remember us surviving, what was his name? Musician. The giant musician that was having people drown themselves in the lake. I can't remember his name. But in any case, we just survived him. And we are now at this point in time what I believe is a village that has recently been decimated by the king's ruling, the Bramble King. So we're gonna go proceed where we left off. We're not gonna wait too long because I do want to jump back into this game quickly. This game is definitely really cool. I didn't anticipate the game, especially an indie game like this, to be as good as it is. It's a really good game. It gives me a lot of like Crash Bandicoot vibes, but like a horror version of it, and it's really cool. It reminds me a lot of Crash Bandicoot, which is crazy because I haven't played a Crash Bandicoot game since I was like 5 or 6. That was it was my very first video game I ever played, was Crash Bandicoot. So just wild. All right. All right. Gotta get used to the controls a little bit here. Okay. These guys are activated by sound. I forgot about that. Now, if I remember correctly, does any water noise do this? Okay. Oh, did he still see me? Okay, he didn't. I'm guessing you have to just break his line of sight for a little while in order for him to like drop chasing you like that. Alright, so how do I get past these guys then? Maybe that store? Can I open this door? No. Okay. I think I just gotta crawl between it. Yeah, okay. Just not activate them right now. What's going on with this door here? Boy, the sound design in this game is wild. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at here. It looks like some kind of TP of some kind with the sketchings. Some kind of like doorway, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we'll get some backstory.
Once there was a peaceful village near a great forest. One night, people began to see a beautiful woman with long dark hair lurking in the shadows during the full moon.
And I think they forgot to include the details that she's caked up. Cheeks out.
Men started to follow her into the forest. Some of them never returned, and those who did had lost their minds.
Yikes. Woof.
Eventually, the villagers had enough. They took all the dark-haired women of a certain age and put them on trial for witchcraft.
Oh, that sucks.
They started to execute them, hoping to find the right one. Yet men kept disappearing during full moon nights.
That's why we kept seeing the hanging bodies from the tree and all the crucifixions of all of those bodies. They were trying to kill what they perceived to be a witch.
The villagers grew more and more desperate and burned down a large area of the forest in the hope of finding this strange, beautiful woman, but to no avail.
I love how the imagery of them burning it, and then you can see the woman on the left right here, right beneath my camera. She's right there on the tree. And then you can see her taking another victim in the process.
The villagers had lost themselves. They killed their own mothers and daughters. They burned down more of the forest that had served them with resources. They
literally, cut off their own nose off their face. Definitely getting some Salem witchcraft vibes. If you don't know much about the Salem witchcrafts in the U.S., there was there's a historical event in where people were accused of witchcraft within a certain town called Salem, and it basically got out of control because they kept, executing young women, out of paranoia of witchcraft, because there were some kids that were kind of acting all wily and acting strange, and eventually it grew out of control, and eventually they started killing people purely based off of rumors and people that were falsely accused.
Then one night, when the moon shone at its brightest, 5 brave men took matters into their own hands. They put on their coats and walked into the burnt forest to hunt for the woman with the dark hair. After a time, they saw the beautiful woman standing in a clearing. The men were instantly enchanted and followed her deep into the forest's heart.
Yikes.
She was a shapeshifter that mimicked what men wanted to see in order to lure them away. When they were close enough to touch her, she transformed into something monstrous.
That explains, oh my god, this explains so much. So we already fought her as the boss earlier on, but we always saw these bodies that were pinned up on trees that we had to destroy in order to hurt her. This is where the bodies came from. They were from the 5 hooded men that went to hunt her.
She ripped their chests open, hung them up in the trees, and drew strange powers from their still beating hearts. And no one would ever see them again.
Till I did. So, yeah, okay. She was very, very evil. Very evil. Well, I feel less guilty about slaying her. Not that she wasn't trying to kill me first or anything of the sort, and she didn't have a monster in his face that screamed villainy. I noticed something right here. I just picked up on it. Notice these red paintings on the doorway? This is also something that happened reminiscent in its time period, where people would paint either, I don't know if it was red, or they always paint something on their doorway as a totem to ward off evil spirits and keep things from entering their door. It was a superstitious thing. I don't think it worked out very well for these guys. I wonder what happened to the villagers themselves then. How did they turn into these things? Oh, I gotta watch out for all the pigeons. The pigeons. Oh, too much walking in the water does alert them. That was climbing close. I tried to get over that. Okay. You see that one freaking out? All right. I think I have the right idea, though. Ah, serves you right, yeah, filthy filters. Those are rats. Okay. Oh, if rats are running from something, that's not a good sign. I see lights going on over here. Ooh. Okay. It's blonde. Very blind. It's a hunt by sound, I bet. Oh. Okay. I see the old lady down there. I see her down there, holding her little cross, making me all sorts of nervous. You weren't there before, lady. What you doing down there? Don't mind me. I'm just, scaling buildings, you know? Oh, God. Is there another witch in the area? I wonder if I have to climb up here. Ooh. Well, the name of the game being Mountain King, I wonder if that's his lair. Alright, we got ourselves another puzzle here. So we know how this goes. Cross, upside down cross, and then pentagon. The mixture. Need a cross. A pentagon, right? Upside down cross, right? Gotta be one over here. Boy, is my character just covered in blood or what? I think that's still from the slaying. Upside down cross. I don't know if it's this one that I need though. Could be this one. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we'll find out soon enough. Why is it automatically doing this for me? Did it already get it right off the bat? Okay, it changed. A little bit more complicated now. Square, diamond, triangle, circle. Okay. So I think most of them are over here, right? There's triangle. I think I need circles too, right? How about over here? I can't interact with this. There we go. This and square. I think it's everything. Probably one more time, right? Rule of threes in games, typically. Gotcha. Okay, not in this particular case. Can't open that. Alright, I feel like there's something here. So what do we got going on over here then? Ooh. This is the, oh, this is the layout of the town. Yeah, that must be the external wall. So where did we come from? That must be the king's tower there. So we must be probably like right here-ish. Alright? That would make the most sense to me, at least. Kind of cool that someone actually made like a model of the actual environment. So I bet this guy's like kind of a craftsman of some kind. Not exactly sure I understand what that symbol there is about, though. Oh, I bet I know where the key goes. It goes to that locked door. Me and my big science brain. There we go. Well, ain't this lovely? Huh? You know, when he does his up, it kind of sounds like Link from Zelda, a little bit. I almost sprinted right off to my death, trying to crouch. Okay, that actually sounded painful. When you hear that kind of gasp, that don't sound very good. We got fishies. Not sure I understand much about the flower dealio here. I feel like that's gonna have a bigger role to play later. I am seeing a lot of these like strange paintings all over the place. These markings throughout the town. It makes me feel like someone's trying to summon something or something. Ah! Oh, you dumb. I told you to climb down the netting, not fall to your demise. I think the reason why that netting is there, because that door is closed, probably is in case you miss the jump and climb back up. You don't get trapped. He was even limping from that one. Boy, this little girl got her arm trapped, didn't she? Oh no, that's gonna be nasty. I hate this. What kind of keys has she got? What? Hey! No! That is so gnarly, dude, and I hate it so much. Don't, please do not get up. That's like, I'm getting like the Grudge vibes from that a little bit. That post-mortem, like, what do they call it? Where like the body gets really stiff, post-mortem something. Oh, wait, I think I understand what these symbols are. They're candles. So what do the candles mean? Why are there candle markings all over the place? I wonder if like the villagers drew those markings onto their homes as a way to protect themselves as they were all being taken away and slaughtered.
Dear diary, I am so in love with him. I cannot even describe it. It feels like he loves me too.
I kind of like the accent they added there too.
Our village still tries to heal its wounds from the dark days, but at least me and my love survived and have each other. After the horrible witch hunt, we thought we were safe. We thought we would have peace. But then the plague came to our village.
Man, this town did not get a break. It was just one thing after another after another.
Feels like the plague is some kind of punishment for our sins. Maybe we deserve this. People say they have seen an old woman with a rake at night.
Yeah.
Every house she passes, people inside get sick. I hope she does not come to my house.
Yeah. I think I've seen this old lady with the rake. Howdy, good to see you. I'm doing quite well. Thanks for asking. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hopefully you don't mind a little horror game.
Every morning someone new has fallen ill, and shortly thereafter they die. We do not even dare to give them a proper funeral.
They are dying from the plague. They are dying from the plague.
It is horrible. The dead are rising from their graves, and they eat the ones left alive. I have locked myself in the house. I got separated from my love.
So, okay. So that's the plague. It turned people into zombies. You're a big fan of horror games. I'm glad to hear it.
I wish I could be with him. I hope I can meet him in the next life. I'm out of food, and the dead are right outside my door. I miss him so much.
So she's starving to death. I'm very sad. As you see my bloodied face. How long have I been playing this game? I've probably put about maybe 3, almost 4 hours into the game. It's my first playthrough. General gist of the game is this poor kid has gotten separated from his sister. And as such, he has found himself into a world of darkness and despair where monsters, witches, and everything else wants to eat him, tear him apart, or do very horrible things to him. And in my case, I've let a lot of these things happen because I suck at the game. And he's died many times. But we've come out on top. We've killed a couple monsters. And now, he's covered in blood. That's your recap. Okay. So I wonder if we'll find the husband's body somewhere around here then. Where's the last house down the block? I feel like... Oh, hang on a second here. Okay, that's where I came from. So I feel like there's something in this house that I'm missing. You play other games? Well, yeah, at least I feel like I do. I'm pretty good at fighting games. And, you know, I enjoy shooters. No, it's on your chest up. Looks like for some reason they couldn't get me for a little bit there. I love fighting games. I'm glad to hear that. Fighting games are the shit. They're awesome. currently, like, I enjoy a lot of the new era of fighting games that are currently out right now. They're not perfect by any means, but they're pretty fun. Nah, I'm not gonna make it. Woo, I barely made it that one. What are your favorite genre of games? You mostly play Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and some RPG games. That's good to hear. Tekken and Mortal Kombat are great games. They're a lot of fun. I played quite a bit of Tekken 2. I feel like I'm being watched. You know, it's not like the camera's following me or something. I just feel like I'm being watched. This eerie camera is definitely not giving me bad vibes. Yeah, if I had to pick, like, what is my favorite genre of game, it probably would be JRPGs, because I grew up with them the most. And they were the games that I escaped to as a child a lot of the time. Climb up there? No, cannot. This feels like a stable for horses, maybe. Definitely can't go that way. So I guess we're going upstairs. I do not stream daily. I stream periodically from time to time. Basically whenever I do have time. But what I do is that I cut up my streaming content into YouTube content, so that way people can, like, watch it as videos later down the road. It's been a little while since I've been keeping up, so I've been putting a lot of work into cutting up content properly. I'm not gonna make it in my... Ugh. Man. Don't mind me. Oh, I'm trapped here. I think I'm totally trapped here. I'm most definitely trapped here. Okay. Okay. I think I understand how this works. You gonna fall through there? No? Okay. Alright. Ah, there we go. Now I can pick that up. Oh, crap. Do I have to go around? Oh, no. Okay, good. Where am I from? I'm from the U.S. I'm in the, no, I'm not gonna tell you exactly where I'm at, but I'm in the U.S. How about you? I swear, I did not lift this up all the way? Okay, that should work. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Ugh. Rats! Got rats in here. Okay. You're from Germany? That's awesome. Well, hello. From all the way across the pond. I have a funny story about rats here. So, I used to have a job at one point in time where I worked as a linen delivery driver. If you don't know what that is, linen deliveries are people that deliver, like, towels, linen sheets to, like, restaurants and stuff like that. You ever wonder where, like, people get all the, like, the table sheets that they get? They don't have, like, laundry machines inside those buildings. They go through a service. So I used to work for one. We used to deliver linens for a lot of the local businesses. Well, one of the areas got severely shut down, a huge part of the town. There was a big scandal that broken out there. I wouldn't even call it a scandal. It was a massive event. I'm not gonna say where because it would blow my location. In any case, the entire town lost a lot of businesses there, and as such, one of the local restaurants that we delivered to ended up developing massive rats because there was so little human foot traffic. There wasn't anything to deter the rats, and there wasn't enough like means to actually manage the rats because there's not enough human population there. And they have this dumpster full of food right next to where they store all their dirty linen. So I remember pulling out this carriage of all their dirty linen outside, and I see these massive rats that are bigger than my head. They're like twice the size of my head. There's like 20 of them crawling all over the dirty bags that I need to pick up. And I'm like, hell to the nah! And ever since then, I remember how much I friggin' hate, like, rats. Like, they just, ugh. And now I see these little critters up here. And it just reminded me of that story. Oh, I remember there was a time where, when I was working as a dishwasher as my first job. We would always empty out the grease pans into this like grease container, and rats would like climb inside and they would eat themselves to death by like eating the grease in there, and then they get stuck in there and they eat themselves to death. You always see like ones that are the size of like footballs. It's nasty. Okay. Well, is that a hanging body? I think that's a hanging body. I can't tell. I can see a woman's skin right there. Yeah, these are people that hung themselves. They fell into despair given how bad it was here. And you can tell that people did this to themselves because they had the chairs that are knocked over, so they kicked the chairs from underneath them. I don't need elongated necks, thank you very much. That's just nasty in all sorts of ways. Why am I still crawling here? I'd like to stand up, thank you very much. Well, we found our way to the church. What do I do besides streaming? So I make some content on TikTok. Basically, I take what content that's on my streams and move it to TikTok, and I do YouTube. As for a job, I work as a mental health care worker. So, yeah. Gotta build myself a staircase. Assuming maybe here? Put it here for now. Oh, I see what I need to do, because I need to climb up to that scaffolding there. God's village. God forgives? Thank you. What's the most challenging game I've ever completed? That's a good question. So I'm familiar with the Soulsborne games. I've played plenty of them. I played Dark Souls 1, 2, I played Bloodborne. I have Bloodborne on my YouTube streams that you can find on my lives there, so if you ever wanted to watch that, that's available. I have played Demon Souls, not the new one, the OG one way back in the day. I also played Demon Souls 1, or Dark Souls 1 and 2. Granted, I haven't played any of the DLC content for them, but if I were to pick what is the hardest game I've ever played, it might be Ninja Gaiden 3. I think that might be the hardest game I've ever played. On the hardest difficulty, for that matter, too. bit more. A little higher. Maybe this here? Hang on a second here. What do we got? Looks like there's a hierarchy here. Oh, hang on a second here. This is definitely telling us something here. So it looks like the king had some kind of hierarchy. Close advisors that were within, next to him. The faithful people in the middle. The low, you know, the common-born people on the low rung. And then it looks like, I think we've met this Princess of Light outside. Yeah, I played, but can't complete it. Yeah, it's tough. But you've played Dark Souls 2? Yeah, Dark Souls 2 is a great game. I love the second one, despite the community feeling wish-washy about it in a lot of ways. There's the trolls. So I wonder if the princess is what kept him safe, and with the princess being gone, I'm assuming it's a princess. Maybe that's what led them to this position in the first place. I feel like I'm missing something here. I mean, this is clearly the right spot. I mean, I guess the best thing I can hope for really is just try to get the jump again. Oh, okay. I just wasn't doing the jump. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate the follow. It means a lot to me. Seriously. Well. So at least we know for sure that wasn't a mountain that was on top of that scaffolding. It looks like some kind of like clock tower. Run for my life! Run for my life! Run, boy, run! Oh my god, they're gonna come find me. Can I get out of this way? No? Oh, chicanery. This is not good. Oh, I have to clear them out here? Oh, they're gonna blow through that, aren't they? Where'd he go? Yeah, I had a feeling that's gonna happen. There! Oh, they're gonna climb right over that. Maybe? Oh, no, they're too stupid to climb. Ah, too stupid. Oh my god, no! Okay, that's what I get for running my mouth. Oh, don't you dare collapse the sprinch. At least that happened. That works. Woof. Woof. Climbing. Working those little legs till we're climbing. Oh boy. So, I think this is a lighthouse. Like an old school lighthouse, so that way, like, people that, are sailing, they can see where they're going in the middle of the night, and they can find the docking areas. I'll pick that up, thank you very much. Testa. Wooden figurine. I'll let you know. Oh, great! There's an eclipse! Well, ain't that just wonderful timing? That is visually striking. That is so cool. What is that thing exactly? What's going on? What's going on? Light it up! Oh, so this thing is like a part of that. It's a smaller sliver of this rock. Oh, is that what lights up? Oh, that's from that portrait. We saw that there's like 4 of these like lighthouses throughout the barrier of it. So these things are what protect the war. Like it protects this kingdom. Without them being lit up, they're vulnerable. Woof. Okay. I do not like this. No me gusta. Whoa! Creepy face! Hello there. Is that the librarian, maybe? Well? So, this should, like, clear out the bramble thorn in the area, right? In theory? In theories? Maybe I'm not supposed to go that way. Maybe back in here? Whoa. Okay, so the lighthouse is lighting up the area despite the eclipse. Dude, the cinematography and the art design and the world building in this game is so amazing. It's so good. Uh-oh. I think I heard people. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just hearing things. The squeakiness of the boat, maybe. Oh, wait, what was that? Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that body mowing. Bad feeling when it darkens out like that. Something tells me something creepy is gonna show up once it lights up. Oh, you know, these wonderful QTA events. Maybe I just hold it down. Yeah, just hold it down. No! No! Oh my god! Oh god, lady with the rake! Please stop! Please stop it! No, oh, this is just not good. I hate being right, dude. Oh god, do I have a boss fight? How's that? Oh my god, this is a crazy boss fight. Don't know what I'm looking at. Oh my god. Okay, I see breathing in from here. There you go. Sniff that. Is that I think that's the actual lady in the back. This is all illusions. No! Oh, criminy! This is so bad. Eat it. And poke your eyes out. Do you not know who I am? People fear me with the name Ole. I've taken on more dangerous beings than you. Okay. Oh, is she taking a nap now? You taking napsies? How about you taking a nap into the bottom of the lake, huh? No, look at those creepy eyes, man. Oh my god. Ola, you gotta work on your perception check, buddy. We need to level up those perception skills. Put some skill points into that shit, seriously. If you don't realize this guy is hanging right behind you after he put his hand in front of your eyes, we really need to work on that. Oh, great. Now what? Well, that's trippy. Oh, ain't that just wonderful? That kill me? That straight up killed me. Ew. Okay. How do you like that, huh? How do you like me now? Oh, it's me in the boat! Oh, no! That's so messed up! That's so messed up! Oh my god, really? Okay, I don't really know what I'm looking at there. You know, your rats have been eating too well, you know that? Where am I going? Could have been bad. Why don't you go find a hobby, dude? Huh? Instead of pestering me. How do you like me now? I gotta hit the one that's breathing in before he sneezes at me. Man, that's some seriously bad breath there. Oof. Such a cool boss fight. That's right, I got both your eyes. Alright, row, row, row the boat. Get off this damn boat. Man, you just need to evacuate this guy from his seat, dude. Literally. Right now, he's taking a nap. You could easily lift him up and throw him off the boat. Don't you know? Oh, man. Oh, man. Those glowing eyes, too. This is some creepy, creepy stuff. The cracking of the bones and the... Not a fan of that. Oh boy! Okay. I'm coming for you. How do you like me now? Huh? Where you at? How you like me now? Huh? Poke your eyes out. Better not sneeze on me again, dude. Like, that shit is nasty. Oh, bad breath attack. And you give the Marlboro a run for his money, you know that? I'm coming for you! Escape Testa. Okay. I'm escape. What a cool boss fight. That is such a cool boss fight.
He had overcome the darkness.
Damn right I did.
He had reached the mountain.
The mountain! And now I have to scale this big boy.
He could finally find his sister.
No, you don't really have any facts that the sister is here, you know? Yeah, you were kind of running on goodwill there. Hey, run. Oh boy, dead grass. It's like everything's petrified, or like, you know, it's more like the light, the color was sucked out more than it was like actually petrified. Because if it was petrified, it wouldn't even move, it'd be brittle. It's not brittle, it's more like the life of the world. The light of it all has been sucked away. Except for blood. This color too. Huh? I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling about that. Okay, I guess I have to get across it. That's nasty. This poor kid. He's never gonna be the same again. Before I do that, is there anything over here? No. Climb, kiddo, climb.
As he reached the summit, Olle felt regret.
Why? Something tells me if I touched that while I was recoiling.
He could not stop his sister from being taken.
Oh, I recognize this spot. This is the spot where him and his sister were playing. At least it's where we keep seeing the dream of it.
Regret that he could not stop the woman from drowning her child.
That scene is rough.
Killed the shapeshifter in the forest. Now the mountain stood before him, and he wished he could ask their forgiveness.
Whoa. How cool is that? That's the entrance to the Mountain King's lair? Oh god, something tells me I'm in the final stages of the game right now.